Okay, so hey, what's up guys, I'm NXNL, and in this video, we will be taking an in-depth first look at the MIUI ROM running on the 16 gig white OnePlus One. So anyways, let's get at it. Okay, so let's just start ahead and do a complete first boot of the MIUI ROM. Okay, so as you can see, the boot logo is the OnePlus One normal logo that you will get on the stock version of this running CyanogenMod, but it will then be followed by the MIUI ROM boot logo as you can currently see over here. And here we have it. We have what you first get when you first install this ROM on your phone, and as you can see, there's about 7 languages, which isn't a lot, but at least you have English. So I'm gonna choose English and go ahead and put in my Wi-Fi password. So you'll be having the usual, you can sign in into your Xiaomi MIUI account, but you can just go ahead and skip it. And as you can see, because this is a beta, you will have probably a lot of errors when you're gonna be running this ROM for now. Okay, so as you can see, congratulations, you just set up your phone. It says enjoy Xiaomi, but it is in fact the OnePlus One. And my first impression that I have of this phone is that while it is in fact pretty fast, and as you can see, everything is smooth, everything works kind of well, and also the time is set at the accurate time. The only thing that isn't working is that I currently don't have HSPA+, but you can easily fix this by going into your phone and typing the following code I can see on the screen. We will now be in testing mode. Go into phone information, scroll down, click on the WCDMA preferred. You scroll down and choose the following: TD, SCDMA, WCDMA, GSM, and LTE. It shall have all 4 of these options for it to work. And at least this is for the Chinese version of the OnePlus One. You will then need to have the phone rebooted for it to be working. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and test out the camera to see how it actually looks like. And at first look, you can see that it looks just like the plain old stock Android version of the camera. So there isn't really something important to see in that, or any other important feature to see. And because this phone doesn't come pre-installed with Google Play Store, you have another Play Store or App Store where you can download a lot of games, but it is in Chinese. And we also have a video app which is also in Chinese, as you can see, but there is still a little bit of English, as you can actually see, and you can also connect your Xiaomi account to this. Following, we have the Notes application, which is just like any other Notes application. You can take a lot of notes. And following that, we also have a calendar with the white and red color scheme. And going back into the notes to see how it looks like, you can click Not Now. You can choose also the keyboard you want. I'm gonna put it in English currently and test it out, and it does work quite well. Everything is also quite smooth too. And after that, we also have the weather app, and it is working perfectly. I didn't even need it to set it up, and it is in the correct location in Quebec, LaSalle, and 70 degrees at 2:24 in the morning. And you also have the Explorer app, and I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in, and at the bottom you can see that it shows everything you have. By example, I have 638 megabytes of music and almost a gig of video on the phone. And next we have the music app, which in my opinion looks way better than the one that you find on the CyanogenMod 11 or 11s, and for sure the one on the stock Android. You also get a theme store just like on the CyanogenMod version of this, except that you have a lot of more themes for this, and by example you even have a Windows 8 Pro theme for this phone. And after that, we also have a lot of tools, and by example I'm just gonna go ahead and test out the compass, which seems to work pretty good. Now let's go ahead and finally check out the settings of the phone. You can see that it is divided in 2 sections: the quick settings section, as well as the tab where you can find the general settings, where you will actually find mostly every settings that you may think of that usually comes on Android phones. As you can see, you can also change the brightness to a really low minimum, and it goes also pretty high. And it also seems like you can use a screensaver, which is pretty weird for a phone. I'm just gonna go ahead and change the time of sleep of the phone, and if we continue scrolling down, we can actually also check out how long we have been on this. In the battery use section, I'm at 41% and at 24 minutes of use since booting the phone. And again, quick reminder, it is almost 2:30 in the morning, so sorry if some words are not even words. You also have the dev section, which comes stock with the phone, and you don't need to go ahead in the about phone and click like the model number 7 times for it to activate. And here's where the catch comes in. I'm just gonna go ahead and scroll down. After changing the name of the device, sorry, I'm gonna change to MIUI. You can see that it says model number 1, and it runs Android 4.4.2 KitKat, which is in the latest version of KitKat. And here's what I was talking about earlier. It says that it runs on CyanogenMod. So I am basically thinking that this is just a port that someone made and not the actual beta or version of the MIUI ROM for the OnePlus One. Now let's just go ahead and see if I was able to have the Google Play Store running on this phone as well as root it in about 5 minutes. Okay, so we got it booted after the lock screen, and as you can see, I'm gonna scroll over here and you can see that we have basically every Google apps. You have the YouTube app, the Google Play Store, Gmail, as well as even Google Search. Okay, so this is basically it for this video of the first look of the MIUI ROM. And before you think of installing this on your phone, I think that this might actually void your warranty if you bought it directly from OnePlus One, but this is the Chinese version that I have, so I don't really mind. Okay, so again, I guess that this is it for this video. Make sure to check out my other videos and tutorial. I have another tutorial for the OnePlus One on how to install CyanogenMod, as well as root the phone, install Google apps, and also the CyanogenMod apps. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at InXNLHPLA and on Instagram at InXNL. And feel free to like my Facebook page. I'll have a link in the description box down below. And if you have any questions on this phone, well, make sure to leave a comment down below. I will be happy to answer basically every question that you guys leave down there. And also don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe because it really helps out. So I guess that this is it. Peace.